Sunday, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters. What is good? It's your girl Luna. In case you didn't know, I do tarot and spiritual things. So we're gonna get into some reads for tonight, and we're gonna focus on some healing reads. So if you're watching this on the replay, hopefully you get a message out of this that you can vibe with. Right? We want to get some healing messages today. Welcome, Devon. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Brianna. Go take some of that. Get that smoke off. How is the volume? Because I don't like listening back on these things. No, he was definitely first. It was you were like, split second behind Brianna, but don't worry. We just getting started. 1:11 on the clock. Like literally a minute and 11 seconds just passed. We in here. Don't worry, you will get your message. That's right. That's right. So, all right. So, ooh, starting out with the star. So, as the title of the video implied, like normally we do some spirit guide messages, and I'm not straying too far from that. I just want to, see if there's any messages of like in particular like healing if you're on your sovereignty journey, then if there's any messages that are to help you stay aligned with that. Y'all like that smoke effect? Doesn't that like but yeah, I was like it's about to go by, so let me just appreciate it while it's there. So how's the audio? Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Me too. I take it. Let me keep that in there. All right, cool. Because I be listening back to these videos, and I'm like, I cannot even hear myself. Maybe because I don't want to, which is very possible. But all right. So I'm gonna start off with, since we, like I said, we got time. So I'm gonna start off with a general message and see what is the healing message that your spirit guides want you to know right now. What is that healing message? Let's tap in. Oh, all right. Yeah, okay. So actually, I'm gonna leave that there where it fell. All right, so we're starting off with the King of Pentacles to the Hierophant. Listen, this is very powerful energy, especially together because it not only combines that spiritual leader aspect, it combines like that groundedness, being able to attain wealth on multiple levels. All right, so this is not just about material, it's about multiple levels. All right, so we're getting deep in there. What I was laughing at, what separated here was the Ace of Wands with the Four of Cups. Like basically, general collective message. Stop effing around, and those that know you will understand. If this is not your message, that is okay. But it is time to stop around. All right, it's time to. You see how different these energies are from this? It's time to stop. People are allowing themselves to get tangled up. Eight of Swords mentally and really not prioritizing. Queen of Swords showing up here. So these were both at the bottom and at the cut. Oop, and I see the moon. Mm. People avoiding their shadow work and their, just moments of reflection. So that is the general. Hi, Sphinx. Okay, got you. Welcome, Ariel. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, me in the building. All right, so let's get it. Let's tap in for Devon, please, and thank you. We'll get a spirit guide message. But yeah, basically, collectively, your guides want you to get it correct. And lock in has been the consistent theme that I've been hearing. So it's not just for y'all. Like this is absolutely like I have to as well. I've been going light on the content when I actually have like videos that I could be putting out there. So it's time, y'all. It is time. It's time to lock in. Welcome, Nisa. Yes, Nisa. All right. Tapping in for Devon, please and thank you. What is the spirit guide message? What is this 10 of Wands in reverse? They're like, stop doing too much, or just like basically this hard like if you feel like you've been working hard or haven't been getting enough rest. This is 2 of Wands, so a lot of fire energy, like movement, this, but the 2 of Wands in this deck, because I feel like the figure is blinked out. It's like the direction is still unclear. So it's like, stop moving just to move. Have intention with your movement. Don't just 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So pick your movements intentionally. Don't just get fired up with an idea and then just start going towards it without intentionality. Think long term, think bigger picture. Is it going to, align with my goals and say, like, you don't even have to go like far, far, but, in a few years or, that 3, 5 year mark. That fool's journey, but, we are meant to have fun with this. That fool's journey does say we are meant to have fun with it, but intentionality, like this next chapter, because after this reset, like after whatever that was, after this reset of the eclipse and retrograde especially, so y'all, if that's the collective message, if y'all are not dealing with the things that you're supposed to be dealing with, now would be the time. Lock in. So this next round, this feels like, starting off from new. This feels like a newness that kind of you weren't expecting really, but here it is. Here it is. Take it as it comes. The Knight of Cups, yeah, definitely take better care of yourself. If you haven't had a checkup in a while, it's time to go. And that's on collective as well. Y'all get your checkups. Why did the King of Pentacles want to fly over here on its side? So now the 7 of Wands. Wait, let me get a. Why did the King of Pentacles fall out like that? What's up? The 7. Ooh, 2 sevens. 7 of Pentacles to the 7 of Cups. Not being patient enough. Like this is about making, again, more intentional money moves and more intentional moves just in general. Like not romanticizing, because the Knight of Cups could also lead to like romanticizing things, like not overly romanticizing things. The 6 of Pentacles says definitely wage your bets carefully, all right, because you don't want to make the wrong bet. You don't want to make the stop gambling with your lives out there, people. This is like gambling. I'm gonna pull some from the Oracle. But yeah, healing, y'all realize like you can't really heal like that emotion. That would be great, if we could heal on the go, but it don't work like that. You gotta like slow down. That's the that's the energy that I've been getting for a lot of reads. Like Intentional breaks, peoples. It is necessary. Message for Devon for healing and sovereignty. I say meditate and contemplate. And that is a new moon in Pisces. So listen, you gotta, yep, a new start is coming. If you've been feeling antsy, like you don't know what to do, or you're like trying to take on different things because it seems right at the time, it's like, yo, chill. You're gonna know. There's gonna be something like that'll come in that to jump on. Oh, and then the other Pisces. Could be in Pisces season, so why not? That's the other one. The full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's also balancing movement and rest and especially if like you go to the gym really hard, like your body is calling for you to rest. Yeah. All right. So that is your message. I love this energy though. The new start. You probably didn't take this like the winter season is supposed to be for us resting, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that, but winter is for resting. Not so much movement. But if you're in like a consistently warm climate, it definitely can throw you off like when to like balance your seasons, when rest should be taken versus constant movement. Well, still balance. All right, Brianna's here. You're welcome. All right. Actually, they said, oh, who's her? All right, cool. All right, let's get the message for Brianna. I gotta go gentle with this deck. I notice the cards are like starting to crack a little bit. It just got like super cool. Like not even just like the quiet in the not only in the chat but like in my space just now. It went like tone and stuff, like no frequency whatsoever. That's weird. But all right, Brianna, what's happening? Casper creeping. You know what? I've never had like real crazy stuff happen like that. This I don't know. Like it's not. There's too many consistencies in what I've experienced for it to be just whatever. But I've never had like the real Casper thing. I want to start like sometimes I go down the rabbit hole of TikTok listening to ghost stories or on YouTube. Yeah, the paranormal. As I say that, death. The paranormal channel B. Yeah. So yes, we are doing spirit guide messages only. Y'all read the description and please act like you got some sense before you come in here and start like this is like read. Reading is fundamental always. So yeah, I don't really do like house rules too often, but I might have to start doing that. I don't know who that is, but thank you. If they're pretty, I'm like, okay, thanks. All right, we're tapping in for Brianna, please, and thank you. What spirit guide messages and messages of healing? Aw, your guys are like, I love that energy for you. 10 of Cups straight off the bat. They're cheering you on. This is basically like a standing ovation kind of energy. That's dope. So if you've been like questioning yourself or any kind of moments that you have of doubt or of, just low whatever, because there's too many of them like that people can experience in a day. So whatever it is, just know that they're happy. They're like really encouraging. Gifts. This is like spiritual hugs and gifts. I love it. The Page of Cups. You may have like moments of like feeling like strong feelings of emotion that have been hitting. Knight of Cups, as I say that, and Judgment showing up on this side here. So yeah, no, definitely. The moves that you're making and should continuously do is just like having those better conversations, not only with them but with yourself about the things that you want to manifest and about the direction you want to take the rest of this existence. Like really, you got choices here. People look at that, and as I say, that Empress, you got the choice here. You're running the show now, so enjoy that, because two of pentacles to the seven of cups, you may not understand like the depths of which you're like really really working on yourself right now, but it's hitting. As I say, that seven seven, yeah, another 777. So yeah, keep going. Sevens are also not only with luck but also spiritual alignment, because after the sixes, which is associated with reflection, you're advancing now. You're coming to new levels. But don't forget, new levels, new devils, y'all. So keep advancing. Keep doing that thing. It is definitely paying off. And this is giving glow up energy. Like it's not only inner work you're doing now, it's starting to show on the outside. And that's what happens a lot of time. When you do inner work, it's going to reflect on your outer, and it's going to just like naturally uplift and like glow you up. People like, you never heard that before? Come on. Really? I cannot be the first one to introduce you to that saying. Yes, new levels, new devils. Once you evolve beyond a certain point, like you're gonna get new tests. That's why you always stay in this energy, gratitude. Gratitude. Definitely stay grateful for everything that is shaping you into your highest self, because what why else not? Why not? That's interesting. All right. I'll be the first one to, my honor to introduce you to that, because yeah, it really is real. It's really real. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. All the love that's here. The 10 of Cups, page to the Knight of Cups. Now we have love showing up here. Yeah. Your guys just want to let you know that they love you. Just straight up and down. That's like when you get down to the core of the message, you may not have understood to the levels. And as as I say that, doubt and doubting yourself, you may not have understood to the levels of which they are cheering you on, but they want to make that known, because it feels like you've doubted that at some point. So yeah, like, we love you. Keep going. Keep going on. Growth. Yeah. So growth says, I want to expand my conscious and awareness. Just know that sky's the limit for you right now. So keep going. And love says, I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Yes. Keep talking nicer to yourself. Keep, just radiating the energy that you have been, because Empress energy, come on, looks good. It looks great. I love it for you. I love that for you. All right, so it would be Ariel. Yeah, there's a lot of the collective like that are kind of in like an in-between space, because there's a lot of duality being discovered now. This is where it gets fun. This is where it gets fun if you're at that point. So enjoy. You're so very welcome. You are so very welcome. Don't forget to thumbs up for you, girl. Throw some, I don't know, like what y'all gotta tap to see those hearts. I'm like, yo, where the love at? Where the love. I'll be doing that for thank you. Thank you. I'll be doing that on my as soon as I jump on my TikToks. I just start like because I could do it myself. I could start like double tapping the screen. I don't think they let you do that here. But I'm like, yo, why not? Like myself, of course. If I'm not gonna cheer me on and get the algorithm warmed up, who else? You said you had to what? You had to. I cannot say that to introduce into the algorithm. They're gonna be like, yo, it's restriction. This girl was talking about. But yo, welcome to everyone that's like, y'all probably switching in between me and the Oscars. But all right, let's get this going. Let's get this going for Ariel. And then I'm gonna do, unless someone else comes in, another collective. All right, for Ariel with the healing message. Okay, all right. Message. Ooh, they calling you out. It's kind of scattered. All right, so slightly scattered energy, and I'm picking up that like your intuition has been telling you certain things lately, but you've been ignoring it. The high priestess over here on this side chilling, like, no. Nine of Cups to the Ten of Wands. Be careful what it is that you're paying attention to right now because it's looking like instead of really listening to both your intuition and what is calling you, what feels more purposeful. And this could be like doom scrolling. This could be like it just seems like overstimulation. This feels with these energies combined. 9, 10, ace. 911. Someone please come. 6 of Swords in reverse. This if you're dwelling on anything past related, because this went like past energy. 6, 6, 2. So yeah, reflection is needed here of what you're ignoring in pursuit of just I heard thrills, cheap thrills, like what's fun, entertaining, like whatever your entertainment is, your timeline, like what it is that you take in on a daily basis. It's like it's warping some things, and it's kind of like taking you away from your intuition. Like your guides, yeah, I looked at the star in reverse. Your guides are like they've been trying to get your attention too. You may have been seeing like things in passing, synchronicities, numbers like, oh, look at that, 222, or something that is trying to call your attention, but you're like, you don't really give it much. Ace of Coins. You don't give it much attention. You may be more so focused on like income, streams of wealth, investments, just like things that'll bring in more like pleasure or enjoyment. I'm focusing more so on that pie there, that pie. But yeah, it is time to focus on the new, but more solid things. It's time to, especially with that Ace of Hermit showing up here. Yeah, it's time to take it. It's like your body probably has been calling, especially with the calling to attention this Ten of Wands. Your body has probably been telling you like, hey, pay attention to me. Need some TLC here. Need some TLC. Page of Cups. Yeah, the Hermit to the Page of Cups. TLC moments are needed. This feels a little bit more than just like a self-care Sunday. You may want to, if you haven't gotten your checkup recently, it's time to do that. Because with the star in reverse, that's like, and with this surrounding, yeah. But let's get some oracle wisdom messages do you have to encourage healing and sovereignty? Yeah, watch the I just heard watch the sugar intake. I said watch your service showing up here, which says, I feel good when I can help others. If you've been thinking about either doing volunteer work or, being of more service to your community, you think about local politics, things of that nature. Yeah, but you were not wrong there. You were not off. And patience. Patience says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Balance showing up here. Just be careful, like especially with these two aces around this energy, be careful you're not like overstimulating yourself with the different, like you're trying different things, or you may quickly try to get involved in something new but not deal with like or close it out. This is giving like not necessarily rebound on every angle, but just like rebounding situations and not listening to your intuition to just, yeah. Yes, give more because you do what you love, because this is really like with the Ace of Cups, doing more of what you love and less of, the extra. Because Nine of Cups, this is giving like extra. And you see in one of those, there's an alligator head. So you want to cut out, preferably cut out the alligator heads from your, unless y'all mess with gator. I'm vegetarian, so, but patience is needed here as you're, kind of like reconnecting back to yourself, because this feels like kind of like you came from your own like reset era where now you're figuring out like new ways of doing things and new ways of being. So upgrading in a sense. So yeah, keep upgrading, but stick to like open yourself up to talking to your guides more, because that's going to reconnect you to your intuition. And the only way to really do that is silence. You may not be comfortable with silence here, especially with the Six of Swords in reverse. So it's about like connecting to yourself. You're going to need this silence to do that. But you gotta schedule that in. Gotta put that in your to-do list. Your gator nuggets. Yes. No gator nuggets. Not for me. Like if y'all in one of those baskets there was like, some money, some jewels. So like yes, definitely enjoy finer things once in a while, but just make sure that you're going deeper than that. Because if you're just scratching surface levels, you're missing the meat of it. You're missing the core. I appreciate you back. Thank you. Ah, yes. Overdue for a gateway. Yeah, it's about finding that new, replacing certain things. There's a that reminds me of a post I saw. Like it's substitutions. So collectively as well, if you find that you have any kind of like particular like sweet treat you like that but is not good for you, look for an alternative, look for a substitution, look for something. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, it's all about choices. It's all about what we choose and what we are deciding on, and that's on a day-to-day basis. Our choices are going to narrate the day, and that's on Hierophant. Hi Manisha, welcome. All right, let's get some collective vibes. Let's get some collective vibes. So let me take a sip of water. I've been fasting, so I need to hydrate. Yes, you can. I'm doing spirit guide messages though tonight. So if you are open for such a read, absolutely. It's clearing of that past energy. Y'all want to know why I shuffle so much? It's just like clear off energy. I feel like the more I shuffle, and plus, then y'all can't, say like, well, though you've been the same cards. Nope. These things do what they want. I don't. Okay, cool. Let's tap in. So I've been trying to go for 36-hour intervals. Like Sunday is usually my fast day. Like no solid food. I'll just do tea and water, and I'll break my fast like depending on when I last ate off. Because I was the last couple of days, even though I ate healthy food, I ate a lot of it, and I think I overloaded my stomach. It was a lot of fiber, so I was just like, all right, I gotta definitely. It's a good kind of fast though. Like it's just to let your digestive. And when we talk about healing, fasting is one of the most healing things you can do. If you have any kind of brain fog, if you have any kind of just like, if your mood is just low, your energy's low, fast. Like I'm telling you, it is across cultures. It is across, you know, basically everyone can benefit from some form of fasting. Somebody don't want to hear that. They're like, leave my Mickey D's alone. Y'all out there poisoning yourselves. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. 4-4. Listen, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear a message of like, really, like, you need to start turning things down. You need to like temper yourself when it comes to between not only meditation, which there's different forms of meditation. So if you're thinking I'm sitting, I'm talking about the one where you're sitting for like half hour plus in silence. No, there's different forms of meditation. You can meditate in the shower. You can meditate when you're walking. Yes, put down the Big Mac, please. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that post from the McDonald's? What is it? The CEO? I was scrolling and somebody posted of them eating their own food. King of Swords. That's exactly how it looked. Like he did not like that food at all. Hermit. He tried to pretend like he was chewing it, got a napkin, and it looked like he spit it out. That stuff is gross. It is gross. Ew. Pretty much like all fast food. I'm sorry to break it to you. Not really, but people don't want to hear it. All fast food is abysmal. I started making food at home and I started to fall in love with food again because the flavors that I be creating because I like spice. Like shout out to Trinidad and Tobago, and as I said that 3344. Shout out to Trinidad and Tobago because listen, the spice is there. Like the universe knew what it was doing when it picked me to be a Trini descendant. African too. Oh yes. Oh yes. But that's where they got it from. Everything originated in some form or fashion from the motherland. So absolutely. That and the East. So it was like, yeah, big territories between Africa and Eastern, like the Indian spices. Yo, love me some turmeric, curcumin. All right, so let's get this vibe going for a collective message. Let's see what's up. What these spirit guides chatting about? What's the tea? What is the spirit guide tea? We got Father Sims. Somebody's dad says, "What up, though?" That was just very weird and random. I don't do, and as I say, dad, another father, father of cups. Um, I don't do like the. I don't know if maybe that's a level that I have yet to unlock yet. I've, you know. one day I'll have a conversation about the spiritual like things that be happening in my world. But somebody's dad wants to feels like connect. There's father energy here. Father energy that needs healing as well because anyone ooh, and as I say that, any father wounds that someone is putting off, like kind of this is giving some avoidance, like I have things to do, I can't really pay attention to that. Like five of pentacles, can't really give that time and energy right now, I got better things to do. No, you don't. Because trust and believe, when it comes to healing, that has to be prioritized at some point. Because if you're not dealing with that, you are bringing that trauma into every relationship, whether you realize it or not. Healing affects every facet. Nine of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles on this side. Y'all see how these be falling. And death here. Yeah. People definitely need to connect with those wounds that need healing, really, because this Page of Pentacles on the side is if you're really trying to busy yourself and keep yourself occupied with things and people that take you away from the work that's calling for you, like any kind of healing work, or people that even what is it, enablers. Ooh, this is giving some enabler energy. The enablers that want to say, yeah, it's okay, be miserable with us. Because you know that misery loves company, but no, don't do it. Do not become sucked up into anyone's else's miserable cycle. Yeah. That misery, that is a miserable child, right there. Some people. That Knight of Wands with the snakes all around them, the fingers on the left hand. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Really to the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, that that is just being able to entertain, those energies that are going to encourage that soul tribe energy. That's tribe. As I say that Hierophant. Get with your tribes, people. Heal the whoever needs to hear that father wound healing message. Like really connect with anything that you are avoiding when it comes to healing from father wounds. And I've been there. I got it. I get it. More father energy. This is the King of Pentacles showing up. Ten of Swords. You can see that imagery. As a person with many swords in their back. So we go from the Nine of Swords in reverse to the Ten of Swords. So really just like that upgrade of thinking, releasing programmed mental habits and behaviors. This is like somebody is identifying with that, because I'm getting strongly this is like a childhood situation, because we get daughter, son, father, the gang's all here essentially. So moving on from those wounds, this is definitely giving death to the Knight of Wands there. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid who's I don't know. I don't know. That was just a weird prompt there. Toys R Us kids. Set of Cups. Somebody like has these childhood memories that they can identify happily with. Like somebody may have really loved like toy store, or like connecting with their siblings or just by themselves when it comes to, that childhood insignia, video games. Um, what is that? Just heard Barbies for some. It's gonna be different because it's a collective message. So if you're watching this on the replay, shout outs to you and shout out to yourself in the comments. As I said that 432 on the timer. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Another 4. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, y'all. It's a slow night. I think a lot of people are tuning into the what is that? What event is tonight? It's something the Oscars. That's what it is. Get your entertainment on. Like I gotta tell y'all, like I haven't been tuning into those shows because it's been like once you go once you start doing too much digging, it's like you just kind of ruin it for yourself, and it's like you can't even look at it the same anymore. It was fun while it lasted though. It was fun while it lasted. 10 of another 10 of wands, so 10 tens here. Oh, 10 10 10. I'm sorry, I forgot the 10 of swords. Tens across the board. So, 10, 10, 10. I might have to start putting the synchronicities in the title after or in the description for reference. Page of Swords. Somebody's like under this anxiety. This feels like inner this feels like an inner kind of like paranoid feeling, like you're being that Doechii song Anxiety comes up heavy. Is like, no, you're okay. This is nine of swords in reverse. Like, get out of your head. Like it's really not that serious. Like people be out there doing it to themselves, really and truly. There's some people out there because we got the 9 10 of swords, page of swords now, so 9 10 11 essentially. Some people don't even need to do and another 9 of pentacles. Yeah, chill out, please and thank you. Someone needs like a day to just really chill and relax and not do much, but also disconnect because someone is a little too involved in the external world. You're like letting that get to them to those levels. Ooh, some deeper than others. Tower to what? Ooh, we got the last 10 here. 10 of Pentacles. Damn. Quadruple tens showing up with the Tower though. Yeah. This is about overcoming like a lot of different cycles. Like getting to that point with Hangman energy, which you need to be able to stay still to do. We had the Hangman and the Hermit. So yeah, definitely restricting the outside noise because somebody's way too plugged in. So it's about disconnecting. Getting back on board because it's really about like evolving in pretty much all areas, like as many areas as possible. All tens. But in order to do that, gotta let this happen. Towers ending. Basically, things coming to a close, letting things go, letting karmic cycles play out, and deciding with temperance here, no more. Not doing that no more. But you gotta unplug first. Somebody's like way too, yeah. Connecting with someone that's maybe like in the like social sphere or juggles a lot of things, multiple things. I mean, that's a lot of people. But to the one that is overstimulated and just too plugged in, please, on this beautiful self care Sunday that we have here, that is geared towards healing and sovereignty. That's what these conversations have been about. Please give yourself some space to just sit back and chill. Let's see how much was the clock. All right, I got a few minutes. Let's switch decks. Let's switch gears and decks here. Get some angel messages and numbers. Ariel said something about Casper earlier. Now I'm hearing like knock knockings. What is maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe Casper is chilling. Let's get some angel messages for the collective, please and thank you. Messages of healing and sovereignty. I should pull out the Starseed Oracle for a message. Ooh, I haven't done that in a while. Surrender. This was kind of on its side here, so it's like, knowing that balance of, boundaries, surrender, knowing when to turn the screen off, especially knowing when to go to sleep for some of you. Honesty and communication, healing energy showing up here. Time to step into that authenticity, peeps. Really just like have those important conversations with yourself. Some of y'all like me get well, this NPCs won't know what I'm talking about, but those that have the internal dialogue, like having productive internal dialogues is like going to be very important stepping forward. Hey there. Hey. No idea what you said, but welcome. Self-acceptance. So we got surrender and self-acceptance. Both look at that. Eyes closed. Like shout out to the ones that are planning out their entire like lives right now. Listen, I've been there, done that. You always want to have like room for contingencies. All right. Just surrender to something more and accept where you're at right now, because if you're not in acceptance with what you have and where you're at, and you're asking for more, the universe is going to be like, you're not even doing anything with what we gave you. Like, why are we going to give you more? Your guides want to give you more, but I'm like that. Trust the universe. Yeah, it's gonna take more trust, more surrender, more trust. They're like, give us more. Your guides want more. Sacred plan showing up here. A lot of S's. Somebody may be like a Superman fan, or you see, like this is very, very similar. This swirls the S on the chest, or someone needs to step into their superhero. Ooh, that would make a good Thursday live topic, because I do revolving themes on Thursdays. So, what is your Superman or superhero quality? Like in the 5D, If any of y'all had like dreams of flying, like those are my favorite ones. Flying dreams are the bomb. And if you've never had that, I feel oh so sorry for you. Because I forgot. Take a step back. So another us. Step back. Take a step back. This is somebody's being called into, y'all have been okay, the ones that resonate with this message most, y'all have been called into like a hermit kind of like era. I don't want to say it's like super long term, but pulling yourself back, because apparently y'all been like talking about the plan. telling too many people too much. Two. That was the number I posted earlier today. I posted 222 because I've been seeing that like crazy. I've been seeing that, and as I say that, there's two. Well, now it's 111. So I say that the synchronicities, but yeah, a lot of alignment coming into plan here, guidance, like to y'all that feel like there is something higher up guiding you, is because there is you just have to relinquish some of that control though. All right, let go of the gears a little bit. Hear this saying, let Jesus take the wheel. I mean, I'm not like, this is not a religious channel, but possibilities, 1414, opening up to, letting the universe surprise you. But of course, this is dependent on how much you are connecting, because earth and ground was right underneath sacred plan. How much are you connecting right now? How much are you willing to connect? How much are you willing to heal to get to where you want to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, persistence. That's been a pretty reoccurring theme I've been seeing lately. 2, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you see that as a confirmation in the coming hours or days, then just think back to this moment. Why is there, okay, I don't know what that was. Currently, different language. Shout out to the international crew. I've been seeing like international people's like sliding through, and I have no idea what you said, but I see hearts, so there you go. All right, I think it's a quiet night, so I'm going to end this off a little earlier. I mean, I'm competing with the Oscars right now, apparently. So YouTube channels are on entertainment watch right now. 143 preparation. Yeah. Preparation. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. Listen, this is connected to that sacred plan message that was just coming through. Right? But in order to prepare for it, look at this. Healing. Healing is necessary. And grounding. Some of y'all haven't touched grass and I don't know how long. Some of y'all haven't like really connected with nature and how long. And granted, the winter season has been weird for some folks, but get outside. Get some sun, actual sunlight. Any other, I'm gonna get, matter of fact, all right, spirit animal. Let's get a spirit animal to close this out, and then on to TikTok. Oh, I have been seeing a lot of stuff with owls lately. So if you've also been connecting with owls, like collective, wisdom is calling you, but you have been faster. Someone's guides are like kind of punking them right now. Maybe it's mine. I don't know. Fasting got my energy levels up and down, so I'm not even. I think, yeah, I got time for one more. I'm doing spirit guide messages though, so open to a guide message, as the title reflects, of healing and sovereignty? Absolutely. Ooh. Somebody could be at Game of Thrones, but I'm getting dragon energy with supernatural. Oh, and I actually just watched that show, Supernatural. And if anyone is into, I mentioned like ghosts and stuff, and somebody mentioned Casper during the live. So yeah, somebody could like to connect with supernatural aspects. I mean, you're on a tarot channel, so not too far out of the park, but we do have inner knowing showing up here. So definitely speaking to the collective that has that inner knowing yourselves. Like, some of you don't actually need tarot messages. You need to follow your own inner guidance. All right. Intuitive showing up here. Loon. So we have goose, loon showing up. Birds are a very common theme here, and wolf. So someone could connect with birds and wolves. All right, but I'm sorry, this is a coyote, but I heard wolf, so I'm gonna say wolf. But just big dog archetypes. Somebody could consider. Hopefully, nobody goes down with that like alpha talk. If you're out there on some alpha, this is not your channel. All right, so Goose Inner Knowing says you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Let yourself fly, people. And revealer of truth. And always be prepared. So truth and authenticity is really, really necessary for those that are on a, that are involved with destiny working right now, that has a sacred plan working in the background to, this feels more so like chosen peoples. The 144 gang, if you know, you know. Listen, the truth has never been more important, but more, what is it, guarded. So it is especially important to embrace your own, because it starts there. Crimson Leonard, didn't hear back from you, so I'm going to head over to my next live. But if you'd like to join me again, I will be back on Tuesday for Viewer's Choice, where you can come and ask your own questions. So if you are inclined to subscribe, please do. My little plug for the night. And yeah, I will be back. What is it? 8:30 is on Sunday. What is it? Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays for YouTube, and 9:45 for TikTok. And that link is in my channel description. So I will see y'all soon. Sending love and some love.